Okay, so on the screen right now, folks, I'd like to see everybody take a peek. Everybody take a peek at this question. I'm going to give you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds to take a look at this question before we begin. So what would be important to get started with this question? What are you thinking, Oscar? Awesome. Probably a great place to start. We have a trapezoid. Kind of tells you right away you can see the diagram as a trapezoid. Remembering, trapezoid, two sides are parallel. The other two sides are not. Okay, so four-sided shape. It's a quadrilateral. We have some information about it, and we want to find the height, okay, of this particular trapezoid. Does anyone know the equation for a trapezoid? I don't expect you to necessarily know it. Anybody want to take a stab at it? What do you think? Base times height, that's definitely close, because remember, that's going to give you a rectangle, okay? So, a rectangle would work. Even a parallelogram, that same logic would work. However, a trapezoid's a little different because there's inconsistencies with these two sides here. What are you thinking, Graham?
I believe you can take it as the square in the middle, and then the two triangles would be base times height times 2.
I like it. So what I could go about it, I could kind of break it down. And you know what? If we do break it down and take those formulas that Graham just mentioned and put them together, we can actually get kind of a simplified formula. Okay? Anyone know what that so your method's completely correct. You could still go about that. Do you know the formula?
I had a different method.
Okay, what's your method?
Mine was A equals 1/2 A plus B times H.
Awesome. So you said A equals 1/2 A times B?
Plus B.
Plus B. Nicely done.
Times H.
Times H.
And
So,
then your brackets.
awesome. So this is the formula for a trapezoid. It can be written a little bit differently. I'll show you that in a second. But this is the formula for area of a trapezoid. Why did you select the area formula? Why is that useful instead of like picking perimeter in this particular case? Why is picking area something that seems logical in this case? What do you think?
You have the answer to area.
Awesome. So I've got the actual answer to area. So this guy right here, I actually have it up here. So I see area, so I say, well, you know what? That area formula might help me out. Now, we can write this a slightly different way. Noticing here, though, folks, if we say A plus B times 1/2, check this out for a second, folks. What if I distribute the H? What does that give me? So if we think of why this formula actually works, why does distributing the H make sense? Or I shouldn't say why does it make sense, but what does it give us? What do you think? Jordan? Awesome. A times H plus B times H. So the same logic. I think, Jordan, you were mentioning, you said length times width, right? Same idea. So if I take A times H, that gives me this rectangle. If I take B times H, I get this rectangle. And then it says, take half of both of them. So essentially what it's saying is it wants to take that half and then half of that middle triangle that we're taking to put it together. Okay, so kind of a similar method that Graham had, but more or less what we call simplified. So what we can do here, I'm just going to show you another way we could write this. Some people prefer to look at it like this. Okay, those are exactly the same thing. It's up to you how you do it. Let's sub in some given information. We know what the area is. What other information do we know in this question, folks? What other information is going to help us? What do you think there, Hassan?
A equals 8.
A equals 8. It's kind of nice. This question's almost easy, right? Because they're telling us what A is. That's fine. And anything else? What else do we have to sub in here? What do you think? Megan? B equals 12. So I can sub all this in. Notice, how many variables do we not know right now? How many variables do we not know? What is unknown? Cam? One variable. That's a good thing, right? Because we can now use this information to solve for that variable. So let's sub this information in. Our area we know is 100. A is equal to, you guys just mentioned it was 8. B is 12. We don't know H. And it's all divided by 2. So here's my question. How do I get H by itself? What would be my first step? Similar logic to what we just did a minute ago when we looked at that last equation. It's still an equation, except now it's related to an actual problem. What's my first step when I see that denominator of 2? What would be my first step? Only one hand? Got a couple creeping up. 3. Oh, got more now. Got more coming up. Give you a little more time to think it through. What are you thinking, Andrew C? What would you do?
Multiply both sides by 2.
Awesome. So same logic, right? We want to get rid of that denominator. And I'm going to tell you something right now, folks. It's, once again, the logic of opposite operations. I see division, so I think multiplication, right? We're trying to undo what we see there. What's 2 divided by 2 there, Josh? 2 divided by 2. Yes. And 1 times anything is itself. So essentially what I'm left with is this guy and that guy. So I'm going to rewrite it real quick just so you guys get, can kind of see it. And then I'll bring it to another page to clean this thing up a little bit. So check this out. What's 2 times 100? 2 times 100, Anthony?
200.
Awesome. And what are we left with on the right side? I'm going to pick on somebody. So remember, these guys are gone. Just going to pick a random. Is everybody cool? Everybody's cool for randomness, complete randomness? What do you think? How about Janeri? What do you think?
8 plus 12 times 8.
Awesome. And just keeping in mind, I'm pretty sure you're implying it, that you can keep that bracket. Awesome. So I'm going to take this information, I'm going to bring it to the next screen. Ready for that? Here we go. 200, 8 plus H. Whoop. No, not 8 plus H. What is it? 8 plus 12 times H. Now, we kind of didn't follow our own rules. Whoa, I'm in the middle of no man's land, eh? That's not good. I was zoomed in. Oh, well, we'll go from there. Nice. Now, what could I do inside that bracket? We probably could have did this a long time ago. What's 18 plus 12? Luke?
8.
What's that?
8 plus 12.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. What is it? 20. Nicely done. So I have 20 times H equals 200. And we're almost there, folks. What's our last step? What is the height going to be? What do I need to do? What do I need to do for this question? What do I need to do? How about, can I go to Andrew B? What do I need to do, son?
You gotta get the 20.
Awesome. Get rid of the 20. How do I do it?
Subtract.
Oh, what's he?
Sorry.
Nice. So we see multiply, so we'll go to divide. Nicely done. Awesome. I put you on the spot there. And 200 divided by 20? Yes, sir.
10.
Nicely done. So the answer is 10. Not sure why I didn't write here. But my friends, your question is complete and you did a great job with it. Okay.